General can get some kills. Man, this is a massacre. Nice. So, he's got a level, that's awesome. Let's get some movement speed. And +1 melee attack for general, +1 command during ambushes, -10 to the character's chance of being assassinated. That, I guess. Not too amazing, not too bad, I guess, though. I am thinking I'll probably go, not that way. I'll probably get this, maybe, so that he can ambush and get night battle, so he can 1v1 armies if there's multiple stacks together. But maybe there's something better. +4 command when attacking on land. Instilling fear always seems kind of fun. Anyway, he's got his level. The reason I prefer leveling the secondary general first is because you'll notice when you give them a commission, these bonuses are dependent on their level. So now I actually get a bigger discount. Instead of 2% discount to recruiting, I get 4. Or instead of 2% reduction in cost of building, I get 4 if I make him commissioner for development. Whereas if you get levels on your daimyo, it doesn't actually give you any bonuses or anything like that, so maybe it does. I haven't noticed in the past though, so I actually prefer leveling these guys first. And I might switch him over to Commissioner for Development so that I can build stuff. But first things first. Take the city. Continue siege. Bring up my reinforcements. Hoping they are close enough to join. Are they close enough to join? They are, yeah. Auto resolve that. I'm hoping we don't lose, or maybe we will. Please don't. Don't really want to fight this battle because it'll just be me using my archers to kill them. Cool, we didn't lose any troops. In fact, we lost 1 soldier. Peacefully occupy. Repair that. Destroyed the Yari square. Very fertile soil. It's great. Select that guy in there. Alrighty, so Owari has 2,100, we have 1,500, so Metsuke is gonna get more money for us if he's here. Next thing we need to do, as much as I want to build, first thing I'm gonna do is actually get more Yari Ashigaru. Reason being, actually we'll have 1 archer. Reason for that is that I'm intentionally going to let a rebellion spawn here, because they're really unhappy with me, and then I'm going to fight that rebellion. 2 things that does is that it creates military suppression here, so the city will be happier sooner, and the other thing is that I need something to do. I need something to train my generals on, and a rebel army is good for that. Because I don't want to go on and declare war immediately on these neighbors. I would much rather wait for the Imagawa to do some cheeky betrayal on their own vassal. So what I'm going to do is start with a trade agreement.
Cast your words upon the breeze.
See if we can get some money.
They will drift past my ears.
Oh, not 5,000, 500. Payments 100. Probably not yet. Oh, there we go. There's some money. 150. Okay, we'll go with 100. Need every bit of money I can get early on to develop things. And now what we can do, which is a bit scummy, but I'll show you guys just because it's useful to know if you're desperate, and because given how hard our starting position is, I don't feel too bad about getting some cheeky little exploits going. So let's sell some military access.
Our friend is always welcome, especially in these
Kiso
times
still don't
of
want
trouble.
military access, probably because we don't actually have a border that they can walk across, even though we're next to each other. Military access. Will you pay for some military access? You will.
Hindsight, turn out
Demand
to be
payment.
Let us see what happens here.
Will you pay 1,200? You will. 1,500. Still good. 1,600. No. Alright, fair enough. 1,500. Now, will you actually pay me 1,500 for only 10 turns? You will. About 5 turns. So what I know I'm min-maxing this like crazy, but now I can sell the next 10 turns again. When they have more money, probably next turn, when they've got
no more
income.
There is nothing more to...
And then we'll do the same thing for the Saito. Hello, Saito. Would you like access to my lands?
Let us take tea and talk.
Payments.
Then after we have agreed, what other pleasures will we
I'm friendly
enjoy?
with these guys, so they should be willing to pay more. 1.8. Alright, 1.7. And then the question is, will you do it for 10 turns instead of 20? You will. 10 turns. Sweet. Now we can build some things. So we've already queued up the recruiting with the discount from our Commissioner for Warfare, so now what we're going to do is change him to be Commissioner for Development, which means the buildings will now also be cheaper. Very fertile soil, so we want to build that up first, but I guess we want to build up both. I do think I want horse breeders. Reason is that horses are one of the most desirable trade resources for the AI. They will trade crazy amounts of money for it. Although I think a harbour is also important, because I want trade. A trade port, so I can start getting money from actually trading. So maybe we'll do that first, and also upgrade this one. Don't yet have enough money to upgrade the horse breeders. That's okay. Probably will next turn. And Metsuke is just doing his thing, hanging out in here. Upping our tax rate marginally, by 5% I think, only, at level 1. But we'll improve that when he levels up. And that's pretty much it for now. Ideal for shooting the enemies from a safe distance. For peppering them up nicely. So cool fact. In the show, this guy's child Ieyasu is Toranaga. The Taiko is not actually represented here. His family, he literally started as the old guy who dies at the beginning of episode, or like in episode 1, spoiler. He was the previous kind of real person in charge of Japan. He started off as a peasant and managed to rise up through the ranks to basically be the highest title that he could get. The only reason he wasn't probably a shogun, according to apparently some historians, is because he wasn't of noble blood. He wasn't descended from one of the emperors or anything like that, so he couldn't claim that title, but he basically got the highest title that he could claim. So he's a bit of a Chad. And so Toranaga, or in this case Ieyasu Tokugawa, is essentially just trying to replace his son as the top big boy of Japan. So the mother of the Taiko's heir, the young son, in the show he's like, oh, so friendly, I'm the fun uncle or whatever, but he is essentially trying to take that kid's job and become the ruler of Japan, whereas that kid is the heir to the previous ruler. And so the mother, understandably, is a bit mad about that, and she's actually of, if I recall, I think she's of the clan here, the Azai, I think it is. So when I meet them, I'll check, but they might also get wiped out before I get there by the Ikoiki. But I think she's from that clan, that the mother of the heir, whereas Mariko-sama, she's based on a woman who did not actually meet the English navigator in the show, in history, but she's based on somebody who I think is from the Akechi clan, which is also another minor clan somewhere on the map here. I forget where they are. But it's actually cool that there are those links. Anyway, mounting unrest in Owari, so they're not happy with me, but that's intended. I'm gonna put my army here so that if a rebel force spawns, we're a little closer to protecting this farm, and in fact I will get him there to protect the farm, and if he gets attacked then we'll have reinforcements coming from these guys. So next turn we'll have a rebellion on our hands. I think I have enough troops to fight. I don't know, it's a little sketchy, so let's not risk it. First off, let's see if we can sell some more some more military access.
Speak and do not
like the
mumble.
scammer that I am.
Honesty and clarity march forwards together in negotiations.
Payments. Demand payment. 150. And military access. I'll give you that. Nice. Can't believe you are paying me more money. 170. Not quite. How about 16? 160. Alright, 150 is a good deal. There we go. And Saito. Let's do the same thing. Military access,
Come.
20 turns.
Let us take tea and talk. Then after we have
17.
agreed, what other pleasures will we
Too much.
enjoy?
16. Cool. Money, money, money. So while my boy here, Hidanaga, is still the Commissioner for Development, we get that drop of the construction price. We're going to build that. We are going to upgrade our capital city. We're going to build a market here. And that is all we can afford. I'd like to build roads, but more importantly I think for now we should build another two. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot. 295, 413. I gotta switch him over then, now that we've queued up the buildings and got the discount. Let's make him military commissioner, and now we get a little bit of gold off there. Really counting those individual coins here, trying to save as much money as I can. We're running on a tight budget at the beginning. These guys, what are the Imagawa doing, my overlords? They're trading with me, vassals of... they have me as a vassal. They're allies with the Takeda, that's pretty standard. They have very positive relations with the Hojo, which is unfortunate, because it'd be nice if they declared war on the Hojo. But that means that they might get bored and turn around and fight me, so we'll see what happens. Which will suck, because if they take my capital when it's undefended, then we're losing a lot of... we're gonna have a lot of problems, even though we can probably take it back immediately. That's fine. Alright, they've left. They're not going to betray us just yet. Nice, Metsuke increased in rank. Let's see what he got as his retainer. Yakuza +1 to overseeing towns, that's what we want. And then +2 to overseeing towns over here. So now he's level 5 at overseeing towns, and our tax rate will be, instead of 5%, it should be 25% bonus from character effects. Look at that. That's like the primary use for Metsuke, I feel like. And we've got our rebellion going. Who do? No, they don't outnumber us. We're good. So we'll get him here. In fact, we'll join the armies here and then send... Who do I want to level up? Our daimyo still hasn't gotten his first level. But he also doesn't really need it. Still would prefer leveling this guy up, but he won't from this one battle, so whatever, let's just get the level for our daimyo. from fighting this army. Whoa! Bow-cav! 1, 2, 3, 4 archers. God damn, they really went hard on the archers. I haven't seen bow-cav from a rebel army this early on yet. It's probably because I have the Yari cavalry, which I don't always have. But otherwise we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... We, I think, outnumber them infantry-wise just barely. We have messed up units, so it's probably about equal. So they do have more troops than us, I think. But I think we're still fine. So yeah, at the time of the show, the Ashikaga shogunate, who we're fighting against long-term, they're actually already gone. Oda Nobunaga saw to them and became the first unifier of Japan of the period. The second unifier was the guy who's Taiko, the peasant dude, Hideyoshi, I forget his name, but he is the one that rose up through the ranks and then dies at the beginning of Shogun. And then the third great unifier, well, I don't know if he's the great unifier, but he's the first shogun of the new dynasty, is our son. But, as I said, we're changing history. We're going to do it faster. Unless I get this guy killed. Still possible that that will happen. So they have more archers than me. They're probably going to sit up, yeah, on that hill over there. So, not much we can do about that right now. But we have a couple of archers, and we'll be able to do something with them. I'll put my infantry over here, I suppose. My cavalry over here. My 1 unit of samurai, which is... I've only got enough in that unit to have a single line, but that makes it, I guess, harder to hit. We'll have the archers backing them up. And we'll do the same thing I did before, try and bait their archers into marching up closer to me, get some free shots in them, and then if they get really close, charging cavalry at them. In fact, I might hide a unit of cavalry over here. The generals can't hide. The main general can't hide, but since this one is a reinforcing general, then neither of them, I think, will be able to hide, so the enemy will be aware of them. Whereas these guys can hide. So I think, hopefully that means they might be ignored, but there's also only 30 of them, so I don't want to spend them too carelessly. After I paid 880 to bribe them, I don't want to have them get deleted before they replenish to a full unit size. Come on. We'll have that, that, and that. We'll have the small unit in the middle, so that maybe they'll take less shots. Yeah, that's better. And we'll actually group these guys, and march them up here. Move these guys closer. Since this is where most of my army is, I would have expected them to rotate more towards the Yari infantry. But they haven't done that. It's annoying. Whatever. Bring the cavalry over here a bit closer, just in case I need them. Bow Ashikaga over here, Bow Ashikaga over there. 3, 4. Can't believe they have bow cavalry this early on. It's usually a late game unit. Don't see it very often. Alrighty, keep moving. There we go, we've got a unit of archers coming. In fact, too many units of archers. We don't want all of them coming at the same time. We want just one or two. Oh, okay, okay. These guys need to pull back. We don't want them taking free shots here. Alright, we got some shots into them, but they are getting shots into us, which is not ideal. Actually, I'm going to stop there and just move the samurai back. Is the one in the woods still following us, or do they turn around? They're shooting at my archers, so I want to retreat with them a little bit. Let's see if we can get some kills on their archers. Nice start.
Our general is in grave danger, my
Don't shoot,
lord!
please. I'm more likely to kill my own cavalry, probably. Oh, their archers are shooting into the general, so we want to pull him back now. And now we can let these guys fire again. Oof! Alright, we took some hits there. But their cavalry... Sorry, their archers are pretty low now. We'll move our infantry over closer to these guys in case we need to protect them. Nice. Routing that unit with our archers, and these two units are probably going to route with these guys charging into them. There it is. So they only have one bow Ashikaga left. And we had to exchange maybe 20 cavalry and 20 archers to achieve the elimination of 3 units of bow Ashikaga. 480 men. It's pretty solid. Now, however, since we have missile superiority, they're probably going to charge me. Which means I need to be careful about how I'm setting up my men. Oh no, they're still not charging me. They're just rearranging. Where's that last unit of... Oh, they didn't route. That's fine. Neither did these guys, huh? Should have chased them a bit more. That one shattered. That's good. The other ones should... there's the full unit, and then there's still the bow cavalry. So we're still not totally sorted, missile superiority-wise, but we're doing well. I'm just moving on up. Might run them up. Because I am impatient, basically no other reason for that, and because they're fresh they can afford to run a bit. Alright, here we go again. Now, are they fighting? They're firing on my archers, so we don't want that. Run them back. We want them targeting the samurai, ideally, so that we can get free shots on them from our archers as they come into range. They're still targeting the archers. Let's run them back further. Looks like we're going to have to bait them into our cavalry rather than doing... Oh, it looks like they were aiming on the samurai there. I'm not sure. Get a volley off and run. Oof, couple hits there. Alright, we're close enough to these guys now to get a charge in. They're firing at our Yari infantry, which we can afford to lose a few of. And there's the route. We'll stop firing with the archers, because we don't want our general getting sniped by his own guys. Why didn't you charge? But I told you... Oh, because they hit, probably. Come on, shatter. Break. Thank you. General's moving. Where's he moving? Their infantry's moving. We should move ours up. Alright. Their archers have shattered. So the last ranged units they have now are the bow cavalry, which I don't know how we entice them to come after us. There they are. I guess I keep them on the side here. My archers, so that we counter theirs. Because we still have, even though these are better trained and they're bow cavalry instead of infantry, we have way more infantry than they have cavalry. Oh no, they're still holding steady. Alright. Let's see if we can get the archers then. That would be a good exchange, if we could lose only a couple bow Ashikaga to take down a unit of bow cavalry. They're approaching, but are they approaching to do a full-scale attack, or are they approaching to skirmish with me? Pull the line back in line here. Might actually exclude that guy from the main line and have a reserve. Yeah, okay. Just pull these guys back. We'll have a reserve here in case we need it. Maybe I should have made that a reserve for a smaller unit. And we want to make a line like this. Guard mode, don't chase, but we do want you to kill the bow cav. They are going to do some work on my troops. Who are they sniping at? Yeah, the lowest unit, the one that's most damaged already, is getting picked off by them, which is not good. But we've got our archers. Oh, shoot. We're in the conflict now directly, which is not what you want. These guys aren't engaged, so they may as well go around the side. We've got a reserve here. And in fact, these guys are also not doing anything, so they can go around the side. Looks like we're getting a pretty quick envelopment of these guys. Yeah, mass rout ready. Look at that. That was quick. General can get some kills. Man, this is a massacre. Nice. And the bow cavalry's routing without sustaining as many casualties as I would like, but that's okay. Let's just end battle. Don't really feel like chasing down a rebel army, plus if they have some survivors then that just means more experience from a second separate battle to clean them up. And that's an hour of footage that I've just recorded, so I'm going to have to break these up into a couple episodes. Didn't realize time had flown by so much. We'll pause it there, and I'll get back to it. Oh, and we have a statue, so this was a great victory to have spawned that. And a general level up for our daimyo. +1 command when attacking a land, or charge bonus for cavalry in the bodyguard. No, we're definitely going for the bonus attack command. Very nice stuff. That's probably where I will just pause it. Thanks, guys. Any comments, any feedback, questions? Drop them in the comment section. Drop me a like if you liked what you see. Any feedback, once again, is appreciated. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Cheers.